Stav Fishing Nation. I was out yesterday on the salty brine in Atlantic County, striper fishing, and I had one screaming runoff thing hit me out of nowhere and pulled the hook. Came up with a scale on the end of the hook. So it was a heartbreaker of a day, and I don't even know if I'm going to make a video out of yesterday's footage, because it was just, there's no fish caught and marks everywhere, but the water was cruddy, filthy, dirty, and that's that. So changing things up, I'm heading up to a tributary in Burlington County. It's now Thursday, March 14th, and I'm in my little beach cruiser boozer beater car. But wait, what's that behind me? What's that following me? Don't mind that bag of damp rig hidden there, or hanging there. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the new B Stav Fishing Old Town Big Water Kayak. So I'm going to meet up with my buddy Paul, the owner of Great Bay Outfitters, up off of Radio Road in Mystic Island, Little Egg Harbor Township. And he is your area's Old Town dealer. And I'll tell you what, the deal I got, the way I was treated, the install on everything that needed to be installed, just incredible. So, all right, I am eastbound and down on the AC Expressway coming into Hamilton, and it looks like I'm coming into some smoke. Must be another forest fire already. So let's go. Let's see what we got going on. Like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs. God bless you and your family. God bless America. Let's go fishing. Alrighty, B Stav Fishing Nation. We launched without any issue, any success, or any problems. Great success. I should have got the big sport fisher that actually came through here and threw a major wake on me, and I was able to go right over it. This boat here is phenomenal. So far so good. With Paul, he's behind me in an e-pedal, e-drive. That's pretty amazing. So pretty stoked here, guys. Pretty stoked. All right, I will be on the bike at the gym, that's for sure. Like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs that I don't go ass over teacups. Let's go fishing. The road again. B Stav Fishing's on the road again. I think I'm gonna need a protein shake and a Red Bull. I can't wait to get on the road again. I got a cramp right now. Holy cow, I got a cramp right now. I'm not marking anything either, brother. All right, guys, let's go, let's go. All right, guys, we are just searching. The marks that were here this morning are not here from what I'm being told. So we're just gonna keep on looking around until we see something that looks fishable. Got the new Humminbird Helix 7. Rocking and rolling. Oop, this comes up fast. All right, get out of here. Yeah, that came up quick. She put her finger in the face of MC Rick. A couple little things down there, nothing major. So we're fishing for stripers, so I'm looking for some boomerangs. Alrighty, B Stav Fishing Nation. I am excited. I am so excited to be on this new boat, new kayak. It's everything I wanted, and honestly, far more than what I expected. I have a major new machine to learn, the Humminbird Helix 7, and we'll do it. You know what I mean? We'll definitely do it. In the meantime, I know you could tell where I'm at. I'm not trying to hide my location. But in the meantime, talk about baptism by fire. I have another monster Viking coming my way. So I'm going to get to see how this kayak, this Old Town Big Water, handles some big wakes. Let's take a look. Watch that boat go by. What do you think? give this guy his berth because he needs as much depth as he can get here, and I'm not going to be the one that causes him to do something that he didn't want to do, that's for sure. Pretty amazing. Coming out of the Viking plant. What do you think, guys? Decal B Stav Fishing Nation would look good on the side of that, right? God almighty. Look at it. The bow rail's still wrapped. Unbelievable. Jeez. There's Paul. My buddy Paul's ice ski. Awesome. Alright, so I think my man Paul set me up for failure here because he's got me blocking this boat's wake. And that boat would be this monster coming by. My God. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, what's going to be more unbelievable is me not flipping. Let's get through this wake here. So this is the big water. This is what the big water does. It goes through big water. If I was in my old boat, I'd have had a wet ass. I would have had an absolute soaking wet ass. Oh, this big water is something else. I am so happy I bought this. So excited for what's to come. How long have you had Great Bay Outfitters?
It'll be a year in April.
No kidding.
Yep.
How many boats do you think you're moving a year? Well, give or take.
Last year wasn't a full season for me because I didn't start until mid-April, but
okay.
we sold over 50 boats.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's kind of high for a brand new dealer.
Sure.
So it was,
sure.
We had a good year.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, and I'm not doing it just because obviously I'm filming, but the way you take care of people, the way you talk to people, you're not just in there and it's like you don't see dollar signs when somebody's walking through the door. I would imagine a lot of what your sales are, it's got to be word of mouth.
It is.
You know, it's Eddie Gobo. I mean, he's the reason I'm there. Everybody's seen Eddie on my show, you know, my channel, and the work that he did, obviously you brought him on board. He's doing your own installs and pretty amazing. So guys, if you're watching, Great Bay Outfitters, Radio Road, Little Egg Harbor, just outside of Mystic Island, you can actually come and rent an EPDL.
That's right.
Absolutely.
We actually encourage people to get in these boats and demo them and try them because you really need to understand how these boats behave and
sure
before you spend, you know, like
thousands of dollars. Yeah.
Yourself to come in and check them out and get on the water for a half hour or so and test them out.
Yeah, I know you were talking, you know, you knew where I was at. I was looking at this and then the 12-foot Sportsman, and I know you're like, well, let's get in the water with both. And the more I thought about it, more I watched, I'm like, I think I'll be fine here. Coming from what I came from, which is pretty fast but narrow and tippy. This is, I mean, guys, I've already stood up in this boat, and that's something, you know, to behold for me in a kayak. So
yeah, the big water is just a great fishing platform.
Yeah,
it's quick, cuts through the slop really well.
Yeah,
stable, good primary, good secondary stability.
Sure.
I like the boat a lot, and actually when they made the EPDL, they based it on the big water hull, and I think
sure,
Old Town
nailed it.
Right choice.
And I'm going to tell you something. So seeing Skinner, seeing Elias out in Florida and whatnot with the new EPDLs, and then when I realized that they were on the big water, I think that's what really that's what, you know, I didn't need to be out on it. I'm thinking, nah, that's kind of it, because I see what they were in, and you know, I'm trying to, like, and you talk to me too, you're like, well, where are you going to be? What are you're going to be in the back bay strictly, and that's it? Okay, well, you know, we go this direction, but are you going to go out front possibly, or Florida, where things can definitely pick up and kick up?
Yep.
And this was the way to go. So I appreciate all the time you took with me, and
absolutely,
the multiple phone calls, and
we're not done.
No, and now we're pals and we're out fishing. So guys, if you are in the market for a new kayak, and especially in Old Town, it would behoove you to stop in, see Paul at Great Bay Outfitters, and right there on Radio Road in Little Egg Harbor, just outside of Mystic Island. What's your phone number over there?
609-848-3657.
Awesome.
55 Radio Road.
Awesome. All right, brother. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can find some fish.
All right.
Guys, we got marks. I'm in a nice little hole here. They just don't want to bite. I'm not a fan of the. What I'm not a fan is being right here where all this boat traffic is, right? So, like, you think if you were a fish, would you really be actively feeding right here where these boats are, coming in and out, churning everything up? Or are they churning everything up and you got the bait fish doing their thing, right? This tide's kicking. First cast. Best cast. Come on. We got a little wind. Definitely breezier today than it was yesterday. Guys, I don't care if I catch today. This is just a shakedown with this boat, and I am happy. I am so happy. You know, you're spending money, you really want to be happy with what you're getting, right? Guys, you know, when you think about it, you're spending your money, your hard-earned money. You really should put some thought into it. And I'm going to tell you, I am an impulse buyer. I am probably one of the biggest impulse buyers out there. And my buddies always joke, Mike the engineer is like, man, you don't play games. When you get into something, you go all out. And I definitely put a lot of thought into this purchase here. And one of the prevalent factors was the fact that in February of 2025, I'm going to be spending the entire month down in Marathon, the Keys, and I'm towing this kayak down to go fishing. This is Paul's buddy Bob. He's a brother in law enforcement such as myself, and what a neat guy. Really took some time, gave me some pointers. You can tell that he's a Sharpie. He's set up just like Paul is. These guys are next level when it comes to being out on the water on a kayak. Just like my buddy, Captain Hank's Tackle, Ed Gobo. And Eddie Spaghetti Gobo, his son, who's going to be an up-and-comer on a kayak as well. Fishing Nation. So we were just kind of over here in the marina, just monkeying around here. Again, today is just a getting to know the boat kind of day. And I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll try for perch. You know, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Give it a shot. All right, B Stav Fishing Nation. No fish caught. I think we were marking a ton of nice fish at one point in time in this one deep hole drop off right there by the marina. You saw where we were at, and man, they just had lockjaw. So that's that. But nonetheless, the new kayak, everything went well. Unloading it off the trailer, getting her splashed, getting used to it, getting her back out of the water on the trailer. That's pretty amazing. I am ecstatic. I may go out in the salty brine up in Atlantic County, one of the tidal rivers, tomorrow, and see how we do. Okay, like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs. Go fishing. Guys, I'm over all sorts of fish, and it's just, God almighty. Look at these marks. Look at these, if you can see them. Look at the marks there. Come on. Stackaroonie, let's go. Right on the edge. Because now you got an outgoing tide. You're wind against tide here, but an outgoing tide, and they are just stacked up right on that edge, just waiting. They were waiting, but it wasn't for me, that's for sure. Again, no fish caught. Still a successful day on the water. Alrighty, B Stav Fishing Nation. So, we have plenty of marks. no takers. But it was a great day to be out on the kayak. First day, maiden voyage. Would have been great to put the cherry on top with some sort of fish, something to tug on the line. But nonetheless, still a great day. All right, look at this. Must be nice owning a company, huh? So, all right, guys, again, don't forget, if you are in need, if you're down this way, if you're in need of Gulp, if you're in need of bottom sweeper jigs, jig heads, shirts, you name it, mojos, bass, bunker spoons, stop in Great Bay Outfitters. For tackle, you need to buy a new Humminbird, you need to buy a new Old Town. And yes, I am huffing and puffing. Like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs. Thanks for coming along with me, guys, on the first day out with the new kayak. Go fishing.